How good is post? I'm off to my buddy Hayden's gym to go and catch up. It's been a while. Last time we caught up, he was deep into his grinding training, becoming a professional grinder. That probably sounds horrible if you have no idea what I'm talking about. Grinding as in sailing. Never mind, doesn't matter. Anyway, the guy came second in the New Zealand Open last year. Missed out by one place to go to the games, and that was without even trying. So I want to go and catch up, see what his plans are for this season, whether he's still doing the grinding thing or whether he's back focused on CrossFit, what his intentions are, what's he doing. I want to see him do well. So let's go ask the man ourselves.
I don't know what I'm looking at doing. I might look at Khan keeps barking at me about Egypt.
Oh, yeah,
I might go with that.
That's not for next year though. Like
no, that's not for next year. Maybe look at Pandaland. I was maybe trying to suss out a team. Said to myself, like, go if I can, go overseas and compete, meet new people, interact with like different culture and do something different. And Egypt, Indy, maybe Pandaland individual team.
Yeah.
I want to do 2 or 3 individual and one team, whether or not that works out like that, maybe 1-on-1. And then if I can get the time to go over there, I'll do more. But those 2 are probably in the works at the moment. Yeah. And there's so many options, and I think that's the best thing about what CrossFit done is the options that they're giving to athletes is opening up to traveling everywhere.
Yeah.
I think that's the cool part, like
totally.
meeting new people and new connections. It's not a focus for me now as I don't know, I just look at things differently. Now, like, I have a gym that keeps growing, so I need to make sure that they're having a good time in the open. Yeah. If I'm stressed out the whole time and then I'm in here on a Friday night, like that just doesn't work well for them. They vibe off me. So if I'm happy during the open, which is hard to be, like if anyone says they're happy and not stressed when they're trying to gun for a good position, they're lying. It is stressful because you care about where you come. So if it's not sitting in the back of my mind, I'll probably perform better, and then the gym loves that Friday night throwdown. They're just going for it, and so that's where I'm at with the open now. It's more for the gym than it is for my personal sort of goals. So but I'll always do the open. Like I'll probably be 60 and still doing it. Yeah. My knees and shit still go good, but.
Do you reckon you're fitter like now than this time last year? Do you reckon you're in better shape?
Yeah, a lot fitter actually. I've tested some workouts and been very surprised, and testing workouts under fatigue and beating my old times, which is like mentally the hardest part. We did a back-to-back open style workout, 2 of them back in a row, and I beat my old score doing it the second time with 5 minutes rest. So capacity's there, it's just staying healthy, which has been my issue my whole CrossFit sort of years, is trying not to do too much. I just love training all the time, but it's having kids and obviously the other business and stuff now, it's dialed it back and sort of given me like I don't need to be training. If I'm testing and getting fitter, that's it. I can't complain too much. So it's still hard though. I'm still like, should I go and do another session? Look outside with the new rig outside, mate.
What are you doing today, bro?
400 run.
Yeah.
Because I'm such a good runner.
I can do that. I can do 400 run.
And to bar muscle ups. So what I'm terrible at is high volume set gymnastics. When I'm fatigued, and running gets my heart rate up more than anything else. I can sit on the bike, row, ski, do muscle ups, but running, a couple minutes, about 170, 400 meters. So hopefully I can do 8 sets of 10 to 12 bar muscle ups unbroken.
I'll do 8 sets of 3 to 5.
Yeah.
3 to 5, but I think I can keep up with you on the run. I think.
Yes, easy. Yeah. Yep.
You're a bit of a sports science guy. Can I get any fit in 2 weeks? Open's 2 weeks away, right?
Yeah.
I'm desperate.
If you just do 100 thrusters twice a day, every day, you won't get any fitter.
I won't be doing that anyway. I hate thrusters.
Nah.
I think
unfortunately, you probably could.
A little bit fitter, right?
I reckon you
get the lungs going a bit more.
I reckon if that should be some sort of, if you went to like a science thing and they tested you, if you went hard for 2 weeks with full recovery, you'd have to. You couldn't get worse.
No, exactly. Okay, that's good. I'm feeling inspired. It's good.
Yeah, see,
what are the stars about? Is that just a design feature, or is it got some purpose?
That was going to be a kids area, and then no kids. now we're going to paint a mural of myself on there. I really like to concrete out the back.
Yeah.
I've got all these plans. I sit here for like hours sometimes, don't even train, and I'm just like, how could I make this gym really appealing to more people?
Yeah. What would you say that your average workout time is? Because I feel like you do a lot of long EMOMs.
I do longer stuff just for capacity orientated stuff. So I figured out, being a bit of a sciencey nerd and strength and conditioning sort of background, is with my body weight, I need to get used to moving for longer times.
Yeah.
So like moving my body weight for a longer period of time efficiently is going to be better for me in the long run. If you're at 90 kilos and you can't sprint a bike and do quick stuff, then I don't know what's happening. That's very expected of someone with weight because it's power orientated. But that longer stuff, like 20-30 minutes of like that Cindy style, could be more high school, is what I've been doing a lot more of. Even lighter thrusters for bigger sets, and just a little bit more like I said, time under tension for my own body weight, like bigger set to bar muscle ups and fatiguing grip and stuff more, rather than just those interval style workouts of 2 on 1 off, because you can hurt. If you've been doing CrossFit all, you can hurt.
Yeah.
You don't need to be doing that 24/7. It's very hard to recover from. So I think that's what's probably changed about my programming. It's a little bit longer and I can recover the next day a lot more from it.
Yeah.
Because it's not fast, heavy load on my joints either. It's just moving. It's probably what I missed out on probably at the start a little bit. I probably went a little bit too much into interval style training straight away.
Yeah.
And I was really good at that stuff coming from rugby. I was just like, this is sweet. And then a 20-minute AMRAP comes up and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? 8 minutes in. God, fuck, I suck at CrossFit. Yeah. So yeah, that's probably the reasoning behind it. And I think if you've got a massive aerobic capacity, there's so many more options for you than just having power output.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And where the games is going, man, 60% gymnastics, you don't need to be lifting every day anymore. If you can squat clean over 150 kilos, sweet, just chill out.
Yeah.
Chill out for a bit. Maybe do 30 muscle ups unbroken, or like for me, I suck at strict handstands, so I've been hammering them, and wouldn't be surprised if there's strict and kipping in the same workout this year. Yeah. Something like that, like real left field.
Yeah. What do you weigh? Because I would have, if I looked at you, I would have gone, oh, you're about 100. But you're not as heavy as you look. Hey.
I got down to 88 not long ago. Ooh. I know. I was like, shit. 90 to 90. I'm about 91, right in the middle. Prior regionals, 94. Yeah. Like way bigger. Yeah. Just doing longer stuff, and it's about 400 degrees in this country, so yeah. But that's probably my reasoning behind all that stuff, workouts. But I still do the short ones. Yeah. It's just probably only once every 10 to 12 days I really do sprinting stuff. Yeah. So yeah.
How old are you, bro?
33.
33?
Almost a master.
Okani just turned 30 on Monday, eh?
32, sorry. 32. 33 December.
I'm not saying...
So not too far away.
I'm not saying that you guys are the dinosaurs of CrossFit or anything.
Nah.
But I have heard the term thrown around just when I talk about you and Khan and Zeke. Like, is there any benefit, do you think, being like 30 plus when it comes to being an athlete?
Yeah. You listen to your brain every day. The ego's not there as much to, I suppose it's not really impressed, but like lift heavy all the time, do massive sets, do crazy workouts that so-called unachievable and things like that. I think that's what...
A bit more sensible.
Yeah.
I guess even more so being a dad.
Can I train tomorrow? Yeah. Yes, that's good. Yeah. If I'm coaching and I'm falling asleep, what am I doing with my life? And that still happens probably once a week. Yeah. And that's why you see these injuries with maybe some of the younger competitors or some of the people getting into CrossFit. They're chasing that volume to catch up, but they don't, so they forget the sort of, it's almost like a mini respect thing. Like some of these dudes have put 10 years of grinding. Like you look at Newbury, for example, he's almost 10 years into CrossFit. In the last 2 years, he's actually found like what started working really, really well for him, and like that's him. And people got to remember that, because it's not 2 years of just going hard.
And now he's becoming an Ironman apparently. Yeah, December.
That's cool. It'll be interesting to see how that goes, and see how much like his actually lifts drop off, or like if he was to sprint on an assault bike, do 50 calorie after how much like power output he's lost. It'll be interesting because I know he's a sciencey sort of dude, so it'll be interesting to see what's lost. And everyone thinks he's not going to keep anything, but if you come from a strength background, you're going to keep that shit forever. Like that's muscle memory. People forget that as well. You just don't forget everything. So if he can squat, if he's been squatting 200 kilos for 10 years, he'll be able to squat 180, 190 after his Ironman. He'll be fine. So I think everyone's like, oh, he's going to be like 60 kilos and squat clean the bar, and I'm like, oh, fuck. he'll be all good. He's smart. But it will be interesting. That's Ironman. That's no joke.
I might go and document it. Hopefully, I'll be going and filming him and Kayla, see how they go. So
yeah, I might do the Rebel Defiance next year.
What's that?
In Wanaka, it's about 200k.
Oh.
Yeah, let's turn up, ripping. Hungover? Nah. Other than that,
let's warm up, eh? Let's get this show on the road.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Hey, coming down like precipitation.
He'll make it. He's going to the games this year. You heard it here first. So we're doing 6 rounds. This is round number 5. I'm going to sit it out because I'm gone. But he told me he's going to go for 20 unbroken muscle ups in this one. I think he's been doing teams. So apparently he's going to do 20 now. So let's see how he goes. 20 unbroken, baby, under fatigue. It's round number 5, so he's already 40 muscle ups deep. A few 400s. Let's see if he's all talk, eh? Let's see if the big man from NZ is all talk or not. I'm gone, eh?
Turn your heart rate to a dotted line. Yeah, my zodiac probably $sign. Got the energy to win it, my nigga, I'm feeling great. Got a date with destiny, focusing on my fate. I don't give a fuck what you rapping, you been a fake. I'm everything that they ain't, it can't be, it won't be. Wanna see me fall, I can't go, I won't leave. Coming from the block with plain clothes and police. Straight up to the top with bankrolls and rollies. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 stick.
fresh. 20. Yeah. Max is 30 unbroken, like fresh, feeling like $1 million. Literally did fucking so much gymnastics, but it's paying off.
Lift some weight, bro. Some cleans. Power, right? Power clean? Power cleans, yes. Power.
Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a...
Bro, how do I get this on here, other than turning up at 5 in the morning and training and eating well? Is there any other way?
There's probably a few ways these days.
I'll take anything.
But
my wife's giving me a hard time.
Is she?
Yeah, a little bit.
She's like, what, did you used to have abs? Was it giving you that one?
I used to be ripped ass, bro.
Yeah,
that's my problem. I used to be one of those kids who could just eat McDonald's all day.
Yeah. I was kind of the opposite, I suppose. Like, I was never really like overweight. I was just thick. When I got to about 24, 25, it's like my body just got rid of all this baby fat, and it's been like, and like it was weird. Ask Christina, I was fucking had this like, fat chubby face. I was about 24, 25. It was like I didn't lose any of my baby fat till like mid-20s, and then I've been like pretty similar. I'm a bit leaner and thicker now, but like this since then. It was fucking strange.
Yeah.
Just ate the same. It's like my body just decided to be like, oh well, we'll sort it out now.
Yeah.
I've been doing carb cycling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I talked to Ryan Fisher a bit. Like, I'm always keen to try new stuff. The more information I have, more I can give out, really.
Yeah.
So, if I'm not learning, then no one here's gonna learn much.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it anyway. So, they're gonna jump on the carb cycling challenge and just teaching you about when to eat carbs, insulin sensitivity, which no one knows about. It's the main thing of losing weight.
Yeah.
If you understand that, you're going to be lean for the rest of your life. If you don't understand it, you're probably wondering why you're going up like round in circles all the time. I used to eat 400 grams of carbs. I'm eating 400 now, but I'm not losing weight. You're probably having all your 400 around training. It might have been as simple as like 2-hour window you weren't eating it properly, and now you're putting on fat, and everyone's different. So he teaches you all that. It's really thought out. It's cool. It's basic. Goes off your daily expenditure. Your high carb days just under your max normal, and then your low carb days sort of 25% or something, which is, for me, it's still 150 grams on a low carb day, which is fine.
Yeah.
Have that around training, I can still get more of my training done. It's been good. Sleep is awesome. Have way better like clarity during the day, focus better. So I'm not just eating because I think I need to eat. I'm like, I've had my carbs around training. That's good enough to keep me going. Right, I got this much more carbs to eat.
Yeah.
Protein, fats. Yeah, really simple. I'd recommend it 100%. Yeah, for like what it is, like 90 or 100 bucks. The amount of like 30-page booklets you get with it, and it's good. Gyms should get on it for a challenge. If you've seen his transformations, fucking insane.
Just Ryan Fisher?
Yeah. The dudes from like flat to like fucking veins in their abs, just because the insulin sensitivity is awesome.
Yeah.
They're just using all of it now rather than storing it. It's cool.
Let's do some cleans, baby.
Yeah.
What's the go?
Black Metcons on, all black.
All black Metcons?
Oh yeah.
Where are they? Oh, you got some?
Oh yeah.
Come on, show me. Show me them Metcons. I'm always a, you know me. I'm a Nike kind of guy. Oh, the All Blacks, eh? Oh, I like it, eh?
Oh, I love the all black.
Reminds me too much of the All Blacks rugby team. There's,
Yeah, so that's why they're
I might
good.
get all green. Springboks.
Green!
Who do you reckon, if anyone's going to give Matt Fraser a go at the games, who's your pick? Have you got, like, is there one or two names that you think might be able to give a nudge? I mean, Noah got close this year.
Yeah.
But still.
It's too hard with he's so all-rounded, like even some of the workouts were a little bit biased to some probably gymnastics this year. What happens if it's more barbell next year? Like, he's still winning the workouts. He's still in the top 5 in the workouts he's meant to not be in the top 5 in, that's the hard part to pick people in. Like, that's, if he was coming sometimes 20th and 30th for me, he came 16th in the ruck run and fucking got capped. Like, that's fucking ridiculous, still coming 16th. Noah, that was cool to see him hang in there the whole time. It was like he goes out super hot, and then sort of, he doesn't like, he's super fit, but it's just like he got caught up in it the last few years. But it was good this year. Like one of those, that Mary workout, like it was good to see Fraser be like, man, like I'm getting beat here, rather than like, it's okay, I'll catch up, which was cool. Who would I pick? There's a couple of people, I reckon Saxon Panchek within the next 3 years will give him a run. That'll be my pick.
Yeah.
That dude, Scott cleans 170 kilos. He's winning. He beat Fraser in a few workouts this year and he's like 22.
Yeah, he's got time there.
Like 3 years, if that strength already under him, skills are going to get better, capacity is going to go up. Yeah, he's definitely going to at least be the future, I think, winner if he stays healthy.
Yeah.
He'd be my pick.
Yeah.
And anyone to sort of come through and beat him.
Yeah.
Who is already there, Noah's the closest, I reckon. He's becoming the most all-round by the looks.
I wonder if he'll retire on top or whether he'll just keep pushing until he loses. I wonder if he'll keep turning up until he actually loses games.
I think those guys are usually pretty smart. They know what's coming.
Yeah.
Like they know, like in competition, like, oh man, I was getting tired towards the end. That people, I think they kind of know.
Yeah.
But you never know with Fraser. He's different. He's an animal, man.
I'm sure in the back of his mind he'd like to beat Froney's record.
I definitely think he'll win it again.
Yeah.
But then the year after that, I think it'll be up for grabs. I reckon people are just slowly narrowing every year. He's still ahead in, you know, majority of the CrossFit movements, like the workouts. But dudes are definitely beating him, and there's so many different athletes can throw times out.
Yeah.
And if he has a bad enough event, he can miss that cut.
Yeah.
That last 2 days, he could miss it.
Yeah.
Like if he has like a 30th and then like a 12th or something, and he was only like 8th, like that's going to throw him out of that top 10.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably the only thing you'll see. I don't think, like the old CrossFit, I don't think you get him that.
No.
Not with everyone 100 points every time. I don't think you'll be able to get him that, because he won by like, what, a whole day. Yeah, so it's definitely closed the gap. But Noah, Saxon, I'll go Saxon actually. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
I like that.
Young fella.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, 12 can't really stop shit, so I'm still pushing like a mosh pit. Ice dripping, think I'm hot shit. In the yellow bucket with the mop stick. I've been jugging jams like wholesale. Everything must go sell. Hitting bitches with the oh well. Need 100 milli on the low scale. On my worst night, I'm the best nigga. Wouldn't mess with you, couldn't cap to him. Homie spotted me like 700, brought 1100 right back to him. If I can't do it, then it ain't real. I just make dollars, I don't make deals. I've been going hard in the Ain't still blowing kush clouds till I can't feel like ride with me if you ride with me.
Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out.
All good, bro. Anytime.
I'm to 120, mate. You're on 120. He's back. He's back.
He's alive.
He's back. I'm gonna make comeback. Masters, mate.
Woke him up.
Got 2 years.
He's been dormant.
He's been dormant, but he's coming back. See you, boys.
See you,
How's it going? Hayden's a freak, man. I haven't met anyone that's that good or trains that hard that doesn't really care. And when I say he doesn't really care, I mean he doesn't really care. I spend a bit of time with him, and he runs a bunch of businesses, has a wife and kids. He's got a lot going on, so I mean, who knows what's going on in his head, but I do believe him when he says he's not really focused on the open or the sanctionals, just wants to have fun and take part. I believe that. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see how he goes. The guy's incredibly capable, so yeah, it'll be an exciting season. He came second in New Zealand last year, and he says that he's fitter now. I know for a fact that last year he was not focused on the open. He was training to become, like I said, a grinder, professional grinder. Wolf Dog, thanks for hanging out, man. I'll see you soon. I'll see you on the leaderboard, mate. Guys, if you like these videos, please like, subscribe, comment, do all the things. Really want to try and grow this channel, so if you do enjoy this, please let me know by doing those things, and by telling a friend perhaps. That'd be really appreciated. Probably shouldn't be vlogging while I'm sitting at the light, so I'm gonna go now. Much love, and I'll see you next time.
On the fly sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the fly sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right?